what exactly is going on in London? Not only did the cultural landmark Big Ben stop at 9 a.m., but also multiple horses ran wild in the streets, bloodied horses. But what's weird is there was actually another incident separate from the bloodied horses running in the street, which involved another set of horses that were spooked by something. What's weird is that these horses are trained to stay calm during cannon fire, gunfire, any loud noise. So what exactly terrified these horses? In a separate incident from when these bloodied horses were running wild in the street and around the same time that Big Ben had stopped. Now, as I said, a separate set of household cavalry horses became terrified, and a horse was found rearing and throwing off a trooper. On the same day, a group of panicked horses ran wild through central London. The man filming is heard saying moments before the incident, "The horses are having a bit of a dance show this morning. They are not settling down as quick as they usually do." Seconds later, the footage shows commotion among the crowd as a black horse appears unsettled and moves in a frantic manner. Several other horses are seen tugging against their harness, disturbed by the distressed animal, as the first horse bucks and throws the rider off. The thrown rider just lays there, but after a while, the thrown rider is then seen beginning to move as police come to check if he's okay. A woman is heard in the background urging members of the public to remain still, as a soldier is seen running frantically into the area to try to capture the riderless horse. As the animals get back into formation, they still seem distressed and toss their heads. Ultimately, it was determined that all these horses were spooked by construction work, concrete hitting the ground, but as I stated and as it's been pointed out, these horses are trained to withstand any type of noise and not be spooked by any loud noise. What's even more bizarre is the fact that they became very terrified around the exact same time that Big Ben just stopped working. This could all be a coincidence, but how many coincidences do we need in 1 month? April is just filled with bizarre coincidences. Many people on social media see this as a sign of a very dark omen. In April, in the exact same month, the United States has also had its fair share of omens as well, including the crossing of 2 solar eclipses, one that took place in 2024 and another that took place in 2017, crossing paths over Illinois, a place known as Carbondale, otherwise known as Little Egypt, forming this large black X. Only days later from this total eclipse was a visible once-in-a-lifetime comet known as the Devil's Comet. Why is this an omen? Well, if you've been following my channel, then you will know that I have been connecting these events that have been happening today to the 1800s. The 1800s, the early 1800s, had the exact same style of events that are happening today. What was known as Teshumesh's prophecy in the early 1800s, and what led after that were a series of earthquakes so devastating they are still in the top 3 worst earthquakes of North America. What have we been seeing today? Earthquake after earthquake after earthquake in multiple locations, especially here in the United States, in locations that normally do not get earthquakes. Looks like there are omens all over the world. Let's not forget that horrible rainstorm that happened in Dubai. Now that very well have been man-made, but it's still some of the worst rain that Dubai has ever seen in almost 100 years. And the skies of Greece are orange. All this taking place in the very bizarre month of April. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel and you want to see more, please subscribe. If you're already subscribed, please like, as any engagement does help the channel grow. Once again, thank you so much for your support.